to find their place down there. City's a fucking labyrinth, honestly. But at least I got your food here. Medium rare.
Yeah, something like that.
You're not even eating it. I'll call.
Don't. No need.
What? Yes, Need, you ordered a medium rare steak, and that's... I don't know what the fuck that is.
It happens. What?
It happens. Of course it happens, but the place is not that far. I can just call.
Miles, it's fine.
Relax. I got this. It's gonna be okay.
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I
I'm trying to
appreciate
get better
it.
at that.
Better at what?
Oh wait. I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
Nothing. Better at what?
Stepping on people, I guess. Maybe that's too harsh. I don't know. But I've had past girlfriends tell me that I shouldn't, butt in. Does that make sense?
You didn't.
I just like things to be, the way they should be. Fair is fair.
Of course.
So, what were you going to say?
I forgot.
This is going so well.
And it still is. Really, you're okay.
What were you about to say? Something about fairness?
Right. So, if I were to say, Charlie, can you pass the salt and you pass me the pepper? Should I not say something? Should I just take that line
I
down?
don't think it's quite as black and white as that, but in your example, yes, you should say something. But I also don't think that being polite and being submissive are really the same thing.
Not on paper, no. What I'm trying to say is I just need an example. And I think it's alright to sculpt the world a little. If it isn't getting what you need.
I'm sure there are plenty of politicians who'd agree with you.
Come on, that is not what I meant.
Obviously, I'm just teasing. I don't know, maybe we ought to fix ourselves before we try to go out there and fix the world.
You sound like my ex.
Which one?
Maybe.
Look, it's understandable you'd want what you ordered. I mean, of course it is, but I just get anxious about returning food. Is that weird?
No, not at all. A little quirky, maybe.
Speaking of quirks, what do you do, like, for a living?
Insurance.
Gross.
Yeah, scum of the earth and all that.
Basically, yeah.
I kind of fell into it after my folks got me a decent position there.
Sounds interesting. What kind of insurance?
Oh my god, do you actually care?
No.
Well,
I'm
trust
sorry.
me, I get it. It's miserable. 9 to 5, 5 days a week, every week for 6 years. It's actually why I started dating again in the first place. I needed something more. I have friends and booze to get me to bed at night, but then I didn't have anyone there, I wanted something more. But I'd already tried dating, and I didn't just want to chat up the girl next door over coffee. And then I realized that I could find the excitement I needed, the change that I needed in the person themselves. And there you were. Blue hair and all.
You can ask
Why
about it.
blue?
Yeah.
No offense, obviously.
No, it's okay. I kind of like how direct you are. It shows your age.
My age?
Yeah.
It's only a number.
Actually, I don't know if I buy that.
Well, I can keep my age a secret, and you did say yes to dinner.
No, I mean, why compare something so small like age to something so big like numbers? I mean, it's a pretty radical analogy. Sure, the difference between a 20-something and a 30-something is small enough, but the difference between, 1 and 0, right? I mean, that's the difference between nothing and everything. One sip of wine, for example. After just one sip, it's in your system.
How much of a lightweight does one have to be for one sip of wine to have any effect on their system?
Guess it depends on what's in the glass.
Well, sounds like a cheap date.
Or a short one.
Mm.
My family was really into magic growing up.
Oh, like Penn and Teller?
Exactly. Illusions, deception,
Lies and deceit.
misdirects. Look at my left hand, so you miss my right. That was sort of the idea, and then I sort of just used it to propel my way through life. The hair is just sort of part of it.
Well, it's a damn fine smokescreen.
Yeah?
You know, honestly, it's interesting. I wouldn't have pegged that as your background. And you know what's weird? I can't peg you down, period.
I don't understand.
You know, this is the part I'm usually good at. You know, most people are like books, endlessly readable. And usually I can tell whether or not a night's gonna go the way I want it to. But with you, I can't read you.
Yeah, I'm quite the enigma.
You're fascinating.
I'm gonna have some more wine. You should have some tea.
And a new chapter opens.
It's been a long day.
Explain.
I'm kind of in training to teach elementary. I'm an art teacher.
Well, shit, it would have been nice to know I was talking with a teacher. So, what now?
Wait.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey, tell me.
It's fine. I need to pee.
Yeah, you should probably take care of that.
Hey, Miles.
Yeah?
It's gonna be a few minutes.
We've got all night. Fucking glue. Hey, Charlie, you have any paper towels?
Yeah, everything okay?
Yeah, I sneezed. Pretty gruesome.
Gross. Paper towels are in the kitchen.
Thanks.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Did I scare you?
oh no, I was just,
Miles,
I mean, a loose bottle or two in the purse is one thing, but,
I'm not a teacher.
nope.
I'm an artist.
Why not just tell
Awkward
me?
former art student with blue hair who loves paper mache. I'm sure you've read that book before.
And that's exactly what I need.
I know it's weird.
It's quirky. Slightly relieved you're not a teacher. I was, kind of a shitty student.
Really, You pegged me as the teacher's pet.
My grades were fine, but I was always too busy between cross country and whatever girls I was simultaneously trying to date that I never really cared.
And how did those girls feel when they found out they weren't the only one?
Ah, but here's the thing. They never had to.
Hence you being busy.
Yeah, see, you got there. Actually, I think I'm gonna...
Sure. Close the door?
Yes, ma'am.
Run! Run!
I wouldn't try to talk. This next part can be pretty exhausting. It's funny, the way some people refuse to change, to grow, using and using and using others, hopping off when they're done like a flea. I believe in second chances. On my dates, I always have 2 vials, the poison and the antidote. And every time I always say, inquire, the same thing to them. I say, I don't know, maybe we ought to fix ourselves before we try to go out there and fix the world. And every time it's always the same thing. It's always, how do you mean? Or fix me? Or...
You sound like my ex.
Your ex was right, Miles. I just wish you could have seen that sooner. But something tells me that this time, it'll stick.